Good morning, afternoon, or good evening, Mech Warriors. We are back for yet some more MWO Championship Series. I am just call me Ash, and this morning, well, probably this afternoon for him, is McGoat. How you doing, mate?
Hey, what's up?
Not much. Just getting these guys into the lobby. As usual, one team is a little late. But once they... Oh, the logo's wrong. That's weird. Should update in a second. I don't know why I didn't. But yes, get them in, do some map banning, and then we will, well, find out what's going to happen. How's the championship going from your point of view, mate?
Uh, Honestly, I haven't watched a whole lot of games. I think right now, if you want to tune in, is probably the best time. You know, the first round of the semis have concluded, and the teams that were going to be knocked out haven't knocked out, and now you've got people that want, assuming they want to compete, they're going to be scrambling, to get back, to climb out of losers brackets and stuff like that. So we shall see.
Climbing out of loser bracket always always a tough slog because it means an extra game or two.
Yeah, we might have done that in 2019.
Oh yeah, that's true. Let me alter your volume there a little bit. Okay, there we go. All right, so we're just waiting for the fifth Jaguar Dragoons to appear in the lobby, even though I gave them 10 minutes notice. They're not here yet. So when they do rock up, we will be able to start. Send them an invite again. And then we can do the map bans and get stuck into it. What we'll do firstly, though, is cover off the rewards and stuff like that. So as you can see, there is a buttload of rewards up for the Championship Series again this year. First, all the way down to 12th, then the top 30, and then down to the top 500. I mean, everyone gets top 500 because, well, there's never more than 500 teams. So that's always good. Top 30, there was a good little slog out towards the end of CompQ. And same for top 12. It went down to probably the last 15 or 20 matches in the end for some teams. So that's always good, what we want to see. Nice active queue. Just going over the rules here, we have obviously strikes are allowed. It is 8v8 conquest. We are now down to the best of 5. So it is no longer best of 1, which is CompQ. Best of 3, which was the top 12. But we're now into the top 8. So it is definitely best of 5. Yeah, preserve best of 5. We've got a 5-map pool. Canyon, HPG, Polar, Tourmaline Desert, and Mining Collective. All weapons and techs, all mechs. And 3 max per class, up to 480 max tons. Pretty straightforward there. Similar rules as the last few years have kind of been. So that makes it easy. So now we'll just ask everyone how their day is going, twiddle our thumbs a little bit, while we wait.
Oh, surprise!
Oh, surprise! The other team is here after having, 40, 50, 16 minutes of notice. That's good. Okay. Let's start the map ban then. No, map ban, not map strategy. Okay. JGX ban first, so we will see what happens there. Then we will then see what happens with the Jaguar Dragoons. They made tags. What?
5JDX.
Oh, I'm going to forget anyway.
Yeah.
There's too many letters, man. There's too many letters all at once. I can't do it. I can remember 3. 4 is too much. Unless it's a word, then it's easy. Oh, it's NA now. What?
What?
Hang on a minute. All games on EU. JGX ban. Oh no, sorry. They picked Kenya Network.
Oh, 5th Jaguars. Pick Polar Highlands.
Ooh, Ola actually. Okay,
Yeah.
that's interesting. Wait for the other map lands. Just waiting. What I wonder, sometimes, right? Is there heavy debate going on, at the teams? Oh, what are we going to pick? Like usually you think you got to set. This is what we're coming in.
Generally, you know.
Generally, yeah, that's what I sort of think, But sometimes it feels like teams are a bit. Oh, hang on, maybe not.
There we go.
Maybe we do some last minute change or something.
First Jaguar, they choose Tourmaline for drop 3.
Tourmaline, yep.
And mining will be the final map.
Oh yeah, HPG and then mining. Okay, cool. Now we just need to find out what team. Oh, okay, this is gonna. Okay, I better write this down. Where I am.
Okay, so we have 5th Jaguars on Team 1 for Canyon, which is drop 1. Which is an interesting pick. I find Team 2 to be inherently stronger after the changes that Francois did.
Writing all the maps down here. Tom. What else we got? HPG and then mining. Okay. In the meantime, I can swap these guys around. Know what's happening.
First Jaguars choose Team 1 on Polar Highlands.
Ooh, okay. KGX on Team 1 there, yes, for Polar, okay. We're going to go for map 3. Ooh. Ooh, okay.
Whoa, they chose Team 2 for Tourmaline. That's interesting.
2.
5th Dragoons.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They chose Team 2, yeah.
I mean, these teams scrim a lot, right? Obviously, they're, kind of like Lady and the Tramp sort of setup, you right? So,
yeah.
Yeah. How do you outplay the Premier team, right? Like, it's going to be interesting to see.
And we've got First Jaguars going with Team 2 on HPG. So 5th get to choose side on mining. And they go Team 2, as expected.
5 JD. Okay, well, so we got the 5th. Team 1 on Canyon is 5th Drag was. Okay. Team 1, 5 minutes. Okay, cool. All right, well, let's go over to the map strat then and draw some Canyon network, sir.
Don't forget to move GRAM.
Oh.
The 5th Dragoons need all the turrets they can get.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot. I thought I moved everyone, actually. Oopsie. Oh, well, that's okay. And you could just leave the bloody lobby too, right?
Yeah.
I wasn't even looking at the screen. I was looking at the other screen. I'm looking at OBS, watching everything happening. All right, map strat, mate. Let's have a bit of a doodle on there. What do you think we're going to see with 5 JDs? I can remember the 5 Jack Daniels. That's how I'm going to remember it.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that's it.
I think we're going to see a fairly traditional setup from them with mechs back in the nest. Why did my color change? Probably some long range guys rotating around here, up where Radio Tower used to be, trading across the map. And we'll probably have some guy rotating around here, and then their light packs. The interesting play is what they're going to do with their light pack. Are they going to grab Epsi first? Are they going to make a play for Kappa and try and shove an Exi with them? Which is obviously, a very strong play, especially with the current meta. Are they going to leave Theta open or ignore it? Because Team 2, in my opinion, has better Theta control at the start. So
Theta's been interesting. It's been an interesting one so far, Theta. Some teams have been going hard at it, and some teams have just been completely avoiding it. It almost seems like almost a little bit of a meta game in do you go for Theta or not? And if you hard commit to Theta, well, you can't do the edge caps. So it's been interesting on
Right.
Theta actually to see. It's not normally dive Theta, deny it, or cap it. It's been a bit of, well, just completely forget about it and go the other two ways, which
Kappa is
also
just
works.
like if they ignore Theta, they've got to get Kappa and FC right. And Kappa is a dangerous play from the Team One side
Oh yeah.
because as Team Two, if they decide to fall back, Team Two has all the Overwatch you can imagine
Mm,
shooting into the Kappa valleys. Like
yep.
it's
There's generally a bit
interesting.
more. You got a little bit more angles. You can get baited a little bit too easy. You got to, if you do go to Kappa as Team One, you got to get out of there quick too, right? Hmm. Well, we got the 5 Jack Daniels boys here, although there's 8 of them, so that's a bit confusing in itself, right? But they're nearly ready. I'm looking like they're. I mean, by this point, you kind of already know where you're going to be. You know what's happening and all the rest of it. I don't think there's too much more to it, I reckon.
Right.
You're going to come in with your set plan. These teams are going to have planned for each other pretty well anyway.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be uh, has with most of these games. If one side doesn't just decide to hard shove, I think it's gonna be focused around uh,
Yeah.
this 4 to 6 man light pack that has become the meta, and who has the better focus fire, the better overall DPS,
Yep.
and who can get baited, who doesn't get baited.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of that actually. Well, maybe even baiting, overextending too. Quite a few matches in this final series. A few people sometimes just gone a little bit too far and eating a lot of shit when they kind of shouldn't a little early in the game. It's actually been a recurring theme, I would say, across most of the matches, out of all of them. Now we've got Team 1 locked in. What are we going to see for Team 2? Movements. What do you think they're going to, if they don't go to Theta, maybe? Although I suppose it is slightly easier from Team 2. Some people. Depends how
Honestly,
you
from
look at it.
Team Two, I expect to see Dario and a Flea going for an early Kappa if he can, and Theta, like I said before, I believe Team 2 has much easier control, so they can try and sneak it. And FC is going to be the fight.
Mm-hmm. Epsy fight. Okay, all right. Well, we'll flip back to the lobby here, just so everyone can see where the guys are sort of starting to set up lance wise, and all that sort of stuff. We got Alpha Lance, we got Zeos, Bonson, and G Ram, Bravo, Poly, Axis, Ultimate Ghost, Kiran, and Windy. And then the Team 2 side, they're not fully locked in yet, but they will be soonish, I'm guessing. Because it kind of moves a lot of people around while we're doing the map strat there. So I think it's going to take too long for them to sort their nonsense out here. Say nonsense, sort their shit out. Try not to say that word too much on the stream. Da, 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 da. Okay, I reckon they're pretty close here. The Pasha and Alpha Lance, though Lances don't matter that much on Canyon these days. It used to be a lot more important, but now it's kind of all clumped together. It can make a little bit of difference, a second here or there with regards to getting to certain places, but not as big as it used to be. Kind of makes it a little bit easier some ways.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, they're
I
locked.
don't know.
Ooh.
It's a little tricky. Like, if you know who the players are from each team, I don't see first JGX making a Kappa play at all. I think they're doing heavy Epsi.
Yeah, I wouldn't be going anywhere near Kappa if it was me either.
And I don't think the
To
fifth
be
Jaguars are
honest.
either. I think Zios might take a peek down there based on where he spawned. I think Wednesday is going straight for Epsi, but we're about to see here in a moment.
Just having a wait here while we get everybody in so my game doesn't bug out or any such nonsense.
Yeah.
See a Phoenix Hawk, Hunchback 2CA. I see a Mad Cat. I see a Dire Wolf. Let's wait and see.
All right.
Okay, and a baby.
Interesting.
Do you want to do the blue team while I look at the red team builds?
Yeah, sure. So on the 5th Jaguar side, we have a Death Strike, a Flea, a Veagle, a Lanner, and a Arctic Wolf, Annie, Firestarter, Stalker. And I was wrong. They're shoving left
Having left. Okay.
towards Kappa, Radio Tower and Kappa, and their light pack is going for an early Theta fight. This,
Oh, there was a stalker in there
be
from
tricky.
Mr. Grosh that I missed. Okay, there we go. So lots of ER large and ER peeps on the JGX side, the red team there.
Windscape.
Trying
That's
to
a
watch
lot
this
of.
fight in the middle here.
Yeah, at this point, I don't think
Oh, Windscape
5th
in there,
Jaguars
mate.
can take Theta.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
no,
That's a lot of risky damage actually there for Windscape because his torso
14% off of Flea is that's a lot, dude.
Yep, there isn't much to go around to start off with. And it looks like JGX are actually going to nail Theta uncontested. They're unable to contest here.
Yep.
Pelicat tries to jump and send some live peeps, but it does not work. And they were just able to nab Theta. And I mean, like, just. There's this most slither of slither caps here. Crazy.
So at this
Oh,
point,
what?
Windscape. Oh fuck, dude! Wow.
What happened to Zeos?
So Windscape needs to. I didn't see him. Windscape
blew
needs to
himself
give
up.
up on Theta and go get Kappa because right now it's a 3-1.
Yeah, just gonna go through the builds over here quickly. Oh wow, Ultimate Ghost has eaten a pile of shit already. Sitting at 80%. Kieran sitting down there at 84. G-Ram here. Johnson. He's got open head actually. So yeah, Zeos blew himself up over the back here. And cooked himself with 7 heavy medium lasers. That's what it was. I think he's tried to shoot Pasha. Oh yeah, okay. So it looks like he's tried to shoot Pasha, I think maybe, and alphaed all of his load. He literally dropped all of his load at once. That was bad. So we got all the guys here trading out. The 5th Dragoons are kind of been pushed back a little bit actually by JGX, who are kind of wrapping around Epsy corner slowly, not quickly, just slowly pressing. I think with one mech down, this is a big problem.
It's a huge problem, and unfortunately for 5th Jaguars, they have 2 of their traders bracketed behind one piece of hardcover.
Oh, airstrike here on Kieran and Ultimate Ghost at once. 73 down to 73. Oh!
And Kraz is making a play. I think he's going to come and really...
By some luck of the gods here, Ultimate Ghost and Kieran didn't get really hit by anything. Like, for some reason, none of the pellets basically hit them. Not that they hit too hard anymore, which is good. So we've got a bit of a play coming around the back end of the map here. From the 5th Jags, all the way right out to Sigma.
A back cap.
Yeah.
But Dario is also going after the 5th Jags home cap. So, and he can't be shot. He's in complete cover.
So JGX have actually rotated around so far to basically give up their home cap. Sort of how far they've sort of moved slightly forward in that movement, which has given up Sigma, although Windscape was not able to totally finish the job, and now Navid is coming back. Windscape avoids the airstrike, but I don't think Windscape's going to live through this because Navid is on him, and Kraz is also rolling in here. I think if Windscape goes down, this is real bad. Oh, this is bad for Windscape. No. Oh, he nearly did.
He's going to get out. He's going to get out.
Oh, Jesus. He's red everywhere. Red armor. One more shot would probably have done it. Yeah. But he gets away. He gets away with it. That's okay. Now, just have a look here at Bonson. Nearly CT open there. He's going to have to be careful. Loses an arm there from, I think it was Pasha. Ooh, Ultimate Ghost has been forced off this ramp. I didn't see what happened.
He's dropped.
Yeah. Oh, he's very weak.
Did he bring light gauze with this, or was this just initially the 4 peeps
and E1P? Yep.
That's it. Interesting.
Yep. Yeah, bringing the 4 peeps. So the percentages here are looking not so good for the 5th drag. I mean, it doesn't look like anyone's super crit there, but there is a lot of red everywhere. Bonson's being accosted here He's getting jumped on by Kraz and Navid. Open CT. Windscape's coming back, but Windscape is also in
Oh,
trouble.
but Grolsch is also open CT now. He just ate a big alpha.
Oh, okay. Oh, look, I think JGX is sensing it here. You can see they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys here. The fifth Jag guys are very, very weak across the board. GRAM eating 1, 2, 3 blue balls. Oh, I think JGX are about to get aggro here. I'd be very surprised if they don't.
Data's moving up, so you know if data's moving up, some
There's
heavy
pushes
stuff is
happening.
coming.
Yep, that's it. So we've got GRAM here, open. Oh, he lost an arm actually, right? That's what it is. And open right here, open on the torso.
Lermgod is open. Most of
Ooh.
the JGX traders have some sort of damage against them, so it's going to be on the lights to really push the
Dargo's
aggro.
actually getting jumped on here by Polycat, but in turn, Polycat is opening herself up to Data, who's just sort of sitting there and ready to shoot. So, oh dear. I'm just waiting for the next mech to fall.
GRAM's about to bite it.
Yep. Yeah, GRAM's super dead. Yep, there we go. Navid finishes him off. Pasha just lost something. His torso, actually. So he's only got one PPC left. But look at the map here. Just look at where they've been completely corralled into.
Yeah,
the fifth Dragon guards are in within 100 meters of each other. They're all saying a g'day out of the cockpit of the mech.
And they have a 4 cap against them.
Yep.
So that's the game.
Yep. Polycat goes down to Dario. Just watching here now, slowly but surely. Navid takes out Axis. Ultimate Ghost is now getting picked apart here. Kiran goes down. And then they just getting pushed out. Oh, Ultimate Ghost lost all his weapons. Time to farm him a little bit. Oh, and bang, in the end, it was an 8-0. Ooh, that was fast, actually. In the end, the damage spreading, and then dead.
And JG, first Jaguars, they're not healthy.
No, they're pretty beat up.
By any measure. So that was...
it does look like an 8-0, but
tricky.
As we sort of said, it wasn't exactly an 8-0. Right, damage numbers. What do we have?
I'll start with the 5th Jaguars. We've got GRAM leading with 611. Poor Zyos with a 21. He didn't even get his full load out before he blew up.
He didn't even get to drop a full load. What?
Kieran with his Stalker at 513. And then Ultimate Ghost not quite cracking 300. But again, I think that came down to build decision. And the lights, rounded out pretty average.
Yep.
Grolsch doing work on his Stalker.
Yeah, 688. Definitely doing some solid work there. Pasha doing a bit of massaging there at 424. But otherwise, a reasonably good spread. Of course, yeah, like sometimes you get the farm, sometimes you don't. Dargo a little low. I think he got hit pretty hard early, actually, from memory. So, I'm going to do a little bit of a map strat for that one. What we saw happening while I swap these guys around, because JJ's on team 1 for the next drop. When my game loads. Okay, there we go.
Oh, Zyos is saying his mech didn't cool off. I wonder if he had a heat bug, and obviously it was way too late in the game to call anything. So whether he had it or not doesn't matter.
Oh, mate, 7 heavy medium lasers. I tell you what happened, all right. It wasn't his mech wasn't cooling down. He pressed the alpha button. That's what that was. All right, what happened that game, mate, on Canyon? Let's do some doodling.
So JGX did initially, what I expected. They set up heavy to defend their side of the map. And strong light presence over Theta, which completely negated anything 5th Jaguars could do to try and claim it, which is it's honestly expected, guys. Like Team 2 has a very strong position to protect Theta from being capped by Team 1. You can risk it and eat a crap ton of damage like Windscape did in his Flea, or you can just try and stall it, which honestly would be the best bet if you're spawning on Team 1 side. 5th Jaguars, they didn't do what I expected at all. They did shove heavy towards Kappa with their bigs, and they stuck their mechs, where I expected they would do their traders. but their lights hung around the theta ramps for way too long, in my opinion. They just wasted a lot of time. And once Zios went and nuked himself over here, that was
I'm still laughing at that. I shouldn't laugh. It's
that's
pretty
a
funny.
tough hole to climb out of when you lose, one of your fast skirmishers. And honestly, he might have gotten a pick if he hadn't have done that.
Mm. I don't know who he
That's-
shot at, whether it was Dargo or Pasha, but I mean, Pasha had a torso that was down to 0 armor, not down the structure, just took all the armor off it. So, I mean, if that actually took a torso off fairly early in the game, that's pretty important.
Yeah, it would have been huge. Unfortunately, that's not what happened.
No, the opposite. Zias took himself out of the game rather than somebody else.
And then, as the match progressed, JGX just applied more pressure. Like I've said before when I've casted with you, the pressure wins games, at the end of the day. And as it progressed, JGX progressed and just slowly started pushing their mechs up.
Hmm.
And eventually, the last bit of the round ended up here, and there's no real coming out of that hole. Once you're corralled there, you have no escape routes. And when you're already hurt, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, you're locked into that corner, right? Yeah.
Try and take one with you, and
you're getting shot at from every angle. Doesn't matter which way you look. There's just fire coming in everywhere. Your left, your right, your butt, everywhere. So, all right. Well, we're up to Polar Highlands. What do you think we're going to see on this one with JGX on Team 1 and the 5th Jag Dragoons on Team 2?
Even though this map has been out a little bit, I'm still not like super familiar with it. It's lots of people like to play around this part of the map.
Yep. Yep.
You see lights, doing their wide stuff, from their respective sides. And you see a lot of shenanigans coming from the Gulf 9 Hill. But there's opportunity, which 5th Jaguars showed last week. And other teams, I'm sure have done it. I'm sure like KDCM and CXF,
Yep.
Wild Ones, etc. From either direction. Although I believe Team 2 has a stronger side for it. But either direction, you can just shove all your mechs right towards the enemy, and if they're not prepared with either good scouting combined with good builds or any number of things, I mean, you can very easily walk all over them.
As Loot saw last week.
Yep.
So yeah, no, you can.
Yeah.
I mean, brawl rushing, if it's not scouted, does seem to be quite effective. You can also even rush forward and push him out too, and then just cap theta and go cap the edges out of that with the control, because then the enemies they've got a minute or two to try and work out what they're doing too. So
now what's interesting though is all of those pushes, doesn't matter who does it, they should be scouted by your lights.
Yep.
And if it's not in a time that allows your bigs to set up to receive, then you guys messed up somewhere.
Yep, that's very true. There is definitely enough time. It's not a lot, you're not going to have a minute and a half to prepare for it, but you have enough time to be able to get ready for it. But again, scouting, position comms, it's all important. I actually like the Polar does let you do an aggressive rush against a trading sort of deck. It just kind of means you got to be really Johnny on the spot with it. I like Polar. I know some people don't like it, but I think it's pretty good, especially for comp.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah,
it's fun.
It actually leads to more options. I think Canyon is maybe less possibility to get aggro, but Polar there's more opportunity to get aggro, even though it's the larger map, which kind of makes absolutely no sense. But the way it's been designed, possible. That's cool. Now these guys are not mucking around. They're ready to go. So let's get into it.
I didn't read all the chat, but I think Zios is having some connectivity issues. So it'll be interesting what happens this match.
Yes, Zio's playing with half of Australian ping, so yes, I feel terrible for him. I feel absolutely terrible. Half of my, actually no, less than half Australian ping. Oh dear me, cry me a river. Now it's gonna wait for all the drop shipperies to arrive. Ooh. Oh, I hear the music.
There we go.
I'm on
Yep.
the red team side, so you can do the other side when they when you
Alright.
want.
Zooming over there.
Yep.
Oh, interesting. So we've got a Warhammer 2C, an Incubus 5, a Warhawk C, a Firestarter, Phoenix Hawk, Ebon Jag, Mad 2C 8, and the Blackliner.
I'll tell you what this
So-
looks like. This looks like it's pretty aggro to me on the red team
Yep.
side. Arctic Wolf, we've got Adder, Phoenix Hawk, Deathstrike, Stormcrow, Firestarter, Stormcrow, Firestarter, and Gargoyles. Okay.
This is both
Data,
teams
yeah,
are
large.
aggressive. Data has 4 large pulls. Dragor has 4 large pulls on the Ebon. Lermgod has 4 large pulls, 3 Armeeds on the Warhammer. Pasha has 5 large pulls. Data has
Oh!
5 large pulls. They're going.
Deathstrike, UAC 10, medium pulse for Ghost. Ooh. Ooh wee. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah. Looks like both teams are going to go at each other. 4 large pulse and an Everjag. That's interesting.
The Veed scouting early.
Otherwise, it's mostly large pulse here for JGX. Yeah, I just realized. Sorry, I kind of was half listening to you, half not. Okay, right. So the 5th Jags are going more aggro. And the first Jags are going lots of large pulse. Interesting.
Now, something to note though is the 5th Jags, they're about to get Kappa and they're also going for Gamma.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, I've
they're
just seen that.
if
Yep.
the push comes, they're going to be down 2 mechs.
Surely they're not. First Jags are not pushing. This feels like they're more set up for a slightly more DPS receiver push scenario, surely, with all these large pulse. I could be wrong, but
Trades over Theta.
yeah. So look where the,
Oh, yep,
look
here
where the
comes-
JGX
you're
guys
like,
are setting
yep.
up. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, but the 5th guys, they're pushing down mechs. Like this is
Yeah.
not
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 ideal.
recommended, fellas.
Or are they doing what I was thinking? Maybe they're just pushing him out of Theta while they cap all the edges. Now,
Yep.
if they do this, the adder over there for GRAM shooting Lermgod in the butt. Not quite enough damage with 3 large to take off his torso, though. But now, what the 5th Jags have done, they now have a 4 cap.
I don't. So first Jags took the bait and they fell back, knowing that 5th Jags were down
Gonna push,
two
yep.
mechs. So that was an interesting decision.
Oh, Data eating an airstrike there. Thank God airstrikes aren't shit anymore. He only goes from 98 down to 94. Oh, thank God for that. Thank God airstrikes were fixed. Now, at the moment, they still have a 4 cap, and JGX are not doing a hell of a lot about it just yet. They're starting to move. You got Dario now starting to run out. Gogi will start running out, but still, the ticket, man. Look at the tickets. The tickets are moving really, really quickly with an early.
They've got about
strong
90
4 cap.
seconds.
Yep. Yeah, JGX are going to have to do something very fast here. Ultimate Ghost has eaten a little bit of damage already. I'm getting quite a bit of Clan Large Pulse there. Nearly open on the CT now. Data drills him there, but Data ate a lot of damage in return. And actually not that bad in the end. Pretty well spread. Yeah, pretty well spread actually. So we've got Dario here and GRAM. This could be interesting.
Ghost is down to 71%.
Yeah, open CT took the 5 large pulse twice.
So
Dario, okay, so Dario got scared off a little bit here because there's 3 mechs. And look, 5th Jags.
Windscape is down.
Data finishes off Windscape here.
Yep.
The 5th.
Yep, JGX is making their move now.
Yeah, JGX are moving in. Yep. I think Dario was sent to maybe pull them out. Kiran is getting accosted here as well, getting absolutely manhandled by 4 different mechs here. Oh dear. JGX, I think, got baited to go and sort out Dario. Kiran is trying to shield himself, but he's getting shot in both ends, the front and the bottom. JGX are rolling in pretty hard. Oh, there's fights going on everywhere. Data's being chased here by Axis over the back. They should finish him off reasonably quickly as they do. Gogo finish off Polycat though.
Data goes down.
Ultimate Ghost over the back there, just having a look. He's pretty much rooted. Oh yeah, wow, yeah, he's dead. Oh shit. So Dario debated well enough to let JGX go in. That was a very well organized push there.
Getting Theta right. Oh, nope. Not
Oh.
getting Theta.
No, I don't think it really matters at this point. They're going to sort it out because there's not going to be too many mechs left on the 5th Jag team here. I mean, look, the JGX guys are beat up, right? They have not got away with this very easily. Look, oh, Lone God and Lone God and Dagor, exactly the same damage almost. Gogul is basically dead because he's got one leg with a little bit of juice. That's it.
Temp is on his way to Epsi. I think he's gonna.
Oh, the Vid is legged too. Hang on. The Vid is legged. The Firestarter is legged. Minute. Oh, but oh no. Oh, actually, no. You know what? Kraz is reasonably fresh-ish, but Axis is a lot more fresh.
Yeah, Axis is
Oh.
I don't know if anybody has enough to win a fight versus him.
On their own? No. I don't think Axis can actually really be beat on his own here. He can basically take all these guys. Oh, no, you know what? Pasha could probably do it. Pasha reasonably fresh there. Dagor is rolling in as well. The JGX guys are slowly, they know where he is. They're zeroed in on him.
He's about to rock. Yep.
Yep.
Kraz is coming from the other side. Pasha's on his left.
Ooh. Oh, Dario baiting, getting 3 mechs from the 5th Jags out of position there to defend GRAM. And then the push came in. Very, very nice from JGX there. Very nice little bait there indeed. Oh, Axis, he's running the other way. The cat and mouse game is on.
But they've got a 5 cap at this point.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah. At this point, you might as well go in and fight.
Get him, Temp.
Yeah, there he goes. And he's down.
Well, it wasn't a sweep. Data died.
No. Yep, Data died. And yeah, like I said, the 2 lights for JGX, Gogul and Navida, so Medium, are all legged. And, oh, excuse me. The Eberjag and Warhammer 2C are probably basically one good alpha on the CTs away from death as well. Damage numbers, what do we have?
Pretty even spread from the first Jaguar at Biggs. 469, 469 for the
doesn't get any more
2
even
out of
than
the
that,
3
does it?
assaults. Yeah. Data pulling 540 before he went down. I'm wondering if some of that was some that early strike damage. Dragor 407, pretty respectable with that Evan. Kraz, who was fairly fresh towards the end with almost 400, and then their lights rounding it out about 200 or so. What's interesting is what GRAM and the Adder pulling almost 4. I never even saw that mech.
Oh, he was off near the side cap point on that top spire, just ERLing the entire time.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, only 3 ER large on the Adder, it's going to take a little while to rack up that damage.
Yeah.
All right, I've flicked over to the map strat because we're off the Torma line after this one, but no teams need to change. That was an interesting game, actually, because, I think it was G-Man was off down around the Gamma cap point? No.
Yeah, probably on that big hill. Yeah, that was a game for sure.
Yeah, it was a very, very nice bait. Very, very nice bait there. Just allowing the full frontal attack. Pretty nice.
Yeah, that was a pretty nice reversal. Like they were baited first, and then started falling back, and then
Yep.
then they gave the bait,
and then and then they went and got dinner, right? Yeah. Trying to look at the map here. Yeah, the Adder was up right up here the entire time. Just, sitting up there.
Yeah. Yeah.
sending ER large. And that was when, yeah, Dario came in and the whole thing. Draw away. I reckon we've got about 5 minutes here.
Yeah. So
Turtle.
initially, the first Jaguars, they didn't give any credence to caps or anything. They basically just shoved all their mechs towards Theta, and set up to receive, while fifth JGX, so many of them,
It's so confusing,
they
dude.
they shoved towards Theta, but they also sent a couple cappers wide towards Kappa and Gamma, which is where the adder parked his butt. So initially they had a pretty good cap lead. I almost want to say that them sticking around their initial push towards Theta that got first JGX to back off a little bit. I think they should have capped it and fallen back a line, just a little bit, so they could receive a push. Instead, they just kind of got corralled, in the middle, towards the end, and similar to the previous match, they just you're not going to overcome being shot, you're a fish in a barrel.
Well, the other part of the issue was that obviously Jerry was like, oh, well, what, guys are coming for him. The lights broke off to go deal with that. So they kind of lost that little bit of scouting element too. Just did not see the JGX move in to even back out. Like there were two mechs dead so damn fast in that jump on Theta from basically all the JGX mechs, like all 7 of them just dived in that quickly. There was just no time to react when you can't see it coming from a mech on high, scouting, watching, seeing what's going on. So,
and they were already playing a little bit on their heels because they had an assault that was open CT.
Yep.
So that from the get go, when you hear one of your bigs is open, you're mentally already trying to figure out, all right, well, shit, he's not going to be exposing anymore, and if he is, he's stupid. So I'm counting on him not being stupid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so.
yeah. Ghost already opened CT before anything had even really happened. Was definitely a little bit of a problem. That and it made it easier too for first Jags just to get in there and just go get the job done really easily. Especially when that Mad Cat's got to basically play super passive afterwards.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, Tourmaline. Let's flick over to that one. Let's go there because there's Team 1's already locked. I feel like this is going to be a quick lock here. I need to update my scoreboard actually.
Where is Tourmaline?
The JGX Team 1 and the 5th Jags on Team 2.
So they have Bearclaw and Dragor spawning alpha on Team 1. So I'm wondering where is Mr. Dario in Bravo? I think so. Team 1 has an easier time with Theta, in my opinion. It's a shorter distance, and you can get pretty early Overwatch, from a mech here, or even as they start traversing up here. But with Bearclaw traditionally playing, fast skirmisher, I'm wondering if he's going to scout Gamma early, and if no one comes, I think he's going to try and go for that, and that gives them the whole top of the map, which is all they have to control. Fifth Jags, that's a Team 2 is tricky.
I think it is a tricky one from Team 2. Team 2 on Tourmaline since the spawn change is definitely rough. It's rough going, I think.
I feel like Team 2, without really good scouting, just very easily falls in the traps. Sigma, Team Boink can sneak their entire light pack to Sigma, and you might not even see it if you're not, paying attention, because that crossing from CSJ Hill towards Spires only takes a couple seconds.
Yeah, that's true. It's very fast. And speaking of fast, these guys read it up very fast too, because we're already in the game. I'm not touching anything because this is the worst map for lobby bug, so I've got to be very careful. So here come the dropship.
All right, on the first Jag side, we have a Stalker, Firestarter, Deathstrike, Black Lantern, Hunchback,
doesn't open.
Phoenix Hawk, Direwolf, and Flea.
Which side did you do?
First Jags.
Oh, first Jags. Okay, I'll check the builds while you run through the other mix.
And on Team 2, the 5th Jags, we have an Incubus, a Huntsman, a Shadowcat, a Hunchback, a Direwolf, a Firestarter, an XE, and a Nightcure. Team 2 has some movers. The Shadowcat is a very interesting pick. He streaks. The Shadowcat streaks.
Shadowcat is streaks. Hello?
Yep, four streak sixes. And he's going to Gamma.
All right. If I need to watch that, let me know. Because we've got an Executioner here who is fairly close range as well. Bonson in the Direwolf is running up Death Valley. That's interesting. I've seen him do this in another game. I'm not convinced of this yet. Ultimate Ghost is running up some Spires as well. Just 2 PPCs.
Bearclaw was going to Gamma like I expected.
Okay.
And I think he saw, and he's on his way back. He's not going to risk it.
Yeah. Yeah, Streak Shadowcat, definitely definitely not something you want to worry about. Now, is Weapon stuck here or what's happening? I don't know. I can't tell. Maybe he's waiting? Right, so we got what's happening here? Oh, Bonson's moving up over here. Okay, yeah, he moved a little bit too close to Stargate last time, I think. Right. Now we're just going through the training phase here. We've got 2 caps each. Not actually, you know what? Not much happening in the cap department. Weapon Master is just waiting over here at Gamma patiently. I mean, at this point, I'd be capping it, right? Like, ticket's important. I'd be capping it. Oh shit, Bonson! Oh, something happened. Is that head open? Oh wow, Bonson down to 1 exposure, open head. Pretty nicely damaged CT there already as well, and sitting at 85%.
I think Windscape is bugged out of the match. Weapon Master, sorry.
Oh, really?
Yep. Or he's stuck, one or the other.
He's stuck or something. Yeah, I think he's stuck the way he's walking there. Because if he was disconnected, he would be out already. But we'll see. So there are 2 mechs going to, one mech, sorry, going to Gamma. I'm guessing it's Bear Claw. So they got Data there in the Direwolf trading off as best he can, taking some damage. Bonson now. Oh, shivers. Sorry, wrong button there. Viewers. Yeah, Bonson's eating a bit.
Oh, weapons moving. He's on Bear Claw now.
No, he wasn't. Okay, let's have a quick look at this.
9% first alpha. Oof.
So he wasn't AFK, he was just waiting. Okay. Oh, no.
Oh, but Kraz is coming to help.
Yeah, Weber Master in trouble now, maybe. No? No, he's not.
He has no support.
The Firestarter's really tanky, though, right? Like, if you're going to pick one of 2 or 3 fast movers to eat streaks, quite literally, the Firestarter is it. And Weber Master goes down. Yep, legged and legged. Yeah, there's no juice in the Shadowcat.
Ultimate Ghost is pretty hurt too.
I just saw that. Coming back to have a look. He's nearly lost the torso here.
Yep.
But what's going to happen, right, is Bearclaw and Kraz are rolling around the butt here, and there is nothing to stop Bearclaw from jumping up. I think, you know what I think happened? I think Ghost has fallen off the spire, to be honest. Now, Windscape's eating a little bit of damage, a lot of damage actually, down to 45%, trying to take Theta. He does take it, but, oh, is he going to die? No. No, he doesn't. He just lives.
That is a hard cap. And
this is also a fight going over here. Dario is on Kiran. I'll tell you what, JGX are all over the place. They're just playing solo games everywhere.
Here comes Bearclaw and Kraz. Yep. They're on Zyos now.
Yep. Well, they should finish Windscape and Zeus pretty quickly here. Oh, Zeus going to get legged. No. Windscape gets taken out. Bearclaw also gets taken out to a torso shot.
1 for 1 trade.
Yep. But Zeus legged. Yep. Zeus basically taken out of the game now. He's got no juice left either. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. And Kraz just runs away.
And while that's happening, Pasha's taken that to move up, and so are the other first JGX bigs.
Yep. Kiran is basically muted here too, by the way. I don't know if you've seen that, but he's like 1 touch. He gets even sniffed on by 2 ER large. He's dead. So we've got a Polycat and Dario fight over the back here. Oh, this will be interesting. I think this might be the fight that definitely decides the game. Oh, so Polly's getting some support from the other guys, but oh no, who's gonna do it? Oh, Polycat nearly legged here, and Dario, oh, nearly open legs too. Oh,
Interesting.
oh, Lamb God
Sios
finished off
goes
Zeus.
down.
Yep. Dario, I'm just gonna keep an eye on Dario's mech there while I go over here because Kiran is trying to look back over there. There's another dirty scrap going on. G-Ram's getting accosted by Kraz and Navid. He's not going to last too much longer at all. No, he goes down.
Yep.
Flame God's moving in. Ultimate Ghost is nearly halved. Oh, I think he is halved, right? Yeah, Bonza gets taken out there by Pasha
Yeah,
as well.
they're just pushing up now.
Yep, collapsing pretty hard now. That's right.
I don't think they know Ghost is there. Oh,
Oh,
now
no,
they
they
do.
know he's there. I'm just going to watch this little light fight over here now. Kiran is helping out. Does Polycat get these two?
Polly has both legs open.
Yep, so does Dario.
Oh,
Dario's legs.
Yep. Nice, Polly. Good job.
There we go. A little bit of help there from Kiran when he could, but Kiran goes down
Unfortunately,
to something.
Kraz
Forgot.
smells blood, and here he comes.
Oh yeah, yeah. One shot on
His
Polycat's legs. Yeah, gone. Right.
His left torso is open.
Gone.
Oh, she whiffed it.
Yep, gone straight away. Yep, 1, 2. That's dead. Dario massaging all of those legs down, and only person left is Ultimate Ghost here in the mech that is apparently dead because the
It's
game
about
is
to
bugged
have
out.
Naveed.
Drop death from above.
DFA.
DFA? Oh, no. Oh, no. Navid's going to kill himself on the way down there. Ah! Taking some leg damage there for good measure. All right. Okay. Some damage numbers, mate. What do we have? Ooh. Very even again.
Yeah, even across both teams, honestly, nobody really standing out. Which honestly speaks to good comms.
Yep. Yep. Definitely. Pretty solid spread there overall.
Windscape playing over Theta. That's it's so tricky from this side of the map. Like you have to identify early on whether you should just stop and move on or commit. And if you commit, you just have to go. Like you can't sit there and keep bleeding damage, for 5 minutes straight.
Yeah, in that time when they was fighting, Becklaw and Kraz and Weapon were having a juke up the back end of the map, he lost like 30-40% just trying to, flip that Theta. So now map strat, mate. What happened that game? That was you called Becklaw actually running up to Gamma. That was pretty nice.
Yeah, and I think I flipped to it a little late. But
There was
I'm
4
pretty
different
sure...
fights going on, mate, that game.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was literally 4 different fights going on. It was hard to
Pretty
watch.
sure, like most of us do, he flipped his thermals, and I think he saw Weapon Master making his crossing somewhere up here, because he did stop and he waited. He did his, he loitered, we'll call it, around here for quite a while.
Yeah.
But that's the only thing that made sense to me with the way they were set up, and obviously, that's how it went. First GGX basically did what I expected. I didn't watch a whole lot of the second guys because I was pretty focused on that Gamma situation. I don't know how Bonson got so beat up, but
He just ate 2 with the only the 4 ER large versus 2 Gauss versus 2 ER large. Sorry, 5 ER large, 2 Gauss, right? You're always gonna take more in
You're
that
gonna lose
doubles
that
trade, right? You always lose it. You just can't. You can't beat it, right? You're
No.
always losing. So yeah, I always think that 4 ER large style was kind of undergunned for the trade. I mean, the Death Strike can do the same thing for 10 tons less, right?
Yeah, no, that's a Madcat build.
I always think you want to stack that extra ER large on there and just go for maximum fuck. Otherwise, kind of, what do you do? So yeah, we had Weapon Master was just waiting over here in this little C8 position. I actually we thought he was bugged or disconnected or something because he was just sort of walking backwards for a while. But no, he was waiting.
Yeah, that
then
was a
we had a whole
pretty.
bunch of AGX mechs just sort of all spread out around here. I think
What was interesting was
two on CSJ
seeing
Hill. I can't remember now.
Zios underneath this spire.
Yeah, there's a
He
couple of
had a
guys here
build.
actually from
He had a build for it,
5
but
JDF, yep.
that's a dangerous place to be in because whatever side the opposition decides to trade from, you're at risk. You can be shot from here. You can be shot from CSJ. You can be shot from stage. It's not outside of feasibility for someone to go to the older shelf position. Like that Echo 6 Spire is a very risky position to find yourself in. And eventually he got shot up by Kraz and Bearclaw. You know, so
Yeah, I
it's
think Ghost
he had
actually
nowhere to
fell down
go.
at one point as well. I think I missed that because I saw him sort of moving on the map. What's going on here? Like he was in a spot and then he basically was running back to where he came from. So I think that was also a little bit of a factor in there at some points too for some players. But yeah, that sort of rounds it out. JGX taking it out 3-0 over the 5th Jaguar Guards. Pretty nicely played. Any
I guess
comments?
we'll see the 5th Jaguars again.
We will. Oh, they got a loser bracket, right?
Yep.
Yep. There we go. Well, I don't have much more to add other than we've got a few more casts coming up today. Now, what do we got? Let me go. Where is it? So in 7 hours, or about 6 hours, there is GNX versus CXF. And then 3 more hours after that is I Hate My Team and 228 Wild Ones. So they will all be here on MWO Leagues. Bear Claw's doing the next one because I've got to go to work. And then hopefully I'm home from work and then I can do the I Hate My Team 228 later on. So do stick around, guys. Make sure you're following the channel. You check the Discord in the announcements channel if you want to see what casts are upcoming and what time they're going to be. So the next one is 3 a.m. UTC and then 6 a.m. UTC. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Goat, thank you for joining me, mates, this afternoon for you.
Always a pleasure.
And yeah, guys, we'll see you. I think it's about 6 hours or something from there. Well, Bearclaw, we'll see you then. Until then, guys, peace out.
See ya.